Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Ashley. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here today. A little bit about me. I enjoy, of course, cleaning my home, making sure that it's maintained. Of course, in these videos, you're gonna see me cleaning up messes, but know that it is totally normal for our houses to, have things pile up or not be able to get to everything right away. But what I do hope by sharing these videos with you is to give you some motivation to get something done in your house, even if it's organizing a closet that you've been meaning to get to, or if you haven't deep cleaned your kitchen cabinets or the doors in your house, or random things that you'll see in my videos, really just to give you that extra motivation, when you need it. In this clip here, I'm just using the Weiman Stovetop Cleaner. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I usually will go in with this really only as needed because I love to cook, I love to bake, and there are days when we're cooking dinner and something boils over, or if we're transferring food to a plate, it will get on our stovetop. But because I have this cleaner, I know that it's gonna come right out, and we've had this stove since we purchased our home a little over 2 years ago, and I have to say these products have saved our stovetop. One thing about this cleaner that I did want to share, and you can't really see it on camera, but after you scrub it with that little red sponge and then you wipe it away with paper towels, sometimes the product, it creates this like white residue that will kind of get stuck in like the rubber parts of the corners of the stovetop. So what I like to do is usually just go in with like water on a paper towel or a little bit of thieves cleaner after the fact, just to make sure that I clean that up. Because like I said, for me, we've bought these appliances and this is our home, and I really just want to take good care of everything that we have to the best of my ability. For those of you that are new here today, I am actually pregnant. I'm about 32 weeks when this video, actually I'll be 33 weeks when this video is uploaded. But I am pregnant with our first little babe, and they are due end of February. So there's been a lot of nesting, organization, to-do lists going on, especially in the end of my second and early third trimester. So as I'm cleaning here today, you may be thinking, like, oh, your cabinets aren't that dirty, or oh, your stovetop isn't that dirty. And the reason for that is because I'm just trying to really stay on top of everything as best as I can. That way, when the time comes that I do go into labor, it's less that I need to worry about. And I just feel like I'm very type A in the sense of creating lists and wanting to get things done and be as best prepared as I can be, so that way when we come home with our little baby, we're feeling as good as we can be when we're going through all these big life changes. To clean our kitchen cabinets, I'm actually using, I believe it's called Dr. Wow, and it was purchased on Amazon. My mom actually had quite a few extras and asked if I wanted them because she had purchased them for my sister. I have to be honest, in my opinion, it's very comparable to the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. I don't know if I'm using these on things that like I shouldn't be using them on, and you'll see here, it doesn't collect a lot of mess or dirt, and I don't know if that's just because our cabinets are in decent shape, but I wanted to give it a whirl because we do have white cabinets, and I thought, you know what, that's pretty easy to just soak a sponge and just use it to wipe down the cabinets. Usually I'll use paper towels and Windex, but I find that is just kind of like extra work, and then you're blowing through paper towels. So yeah, leave a comment down below if you have used Dr. Wow or Mr. Clean and what you use them for, if you really like them. I just don't know if I'm not using them in the correct places because I don't have that like wow factor. I'm not like, oh my gosh, like this is the best product ever. It's more so if I have it in the house, I'll use it on certain things, but it's not something that I usually gravitate towards. So right here you can see just the top of the Dr. Wow has a little bit of gray on it, and I think really that kind of came from wiping. If you open like your cabinet doors and you wipe like the top, sides, and bottom, that's where that came from, even though I didn't open them in this video. I was just trying to explain the parts that I think that collected from. So that was good because I feel like when I usually Windex my cabinets, it's just that extra step that normally I just do like the surface and in the crevices, because we do have these little indents in our cabinets. So that's great. Honestly, like I like to be able to see that it's doing something. But one other thing that I wasn't crazy about is that it did leave, and maybe I should have wrung it out more, but it did leave watermarks. Nothing too bad or crazy. I had mentioned it to my husband. He didn't even notice. It's just something that I noticed looking at the cabinets close up. So I guess like if I'm in a hurry, I would definitely use them again because I have honestly like 10 from my mom. So I would probably use them again for a quick clean. I think maybe if we had like a toddler, say we got like spaghetti sauce or unknowns from, toddlers being toddlers, or babies, I think that would be helpful to like scrub off anything like that. But if your cabinets are already pretty clean, I would say try it out. Let me know your thoughts, but not a total must-have. So in part one of my cleaning video, I had showed the inside of our microwave, and I just wanted to say, I can explain this. We actually had taco night, and I put in taco sauce and I was heating it up. I wasn't paying attention and it exploded everywhere in our microwave. And I was just now getting around to cleaning it up. We have a really small microwave. It fits perfectly right here in our kitchen. Of course, one day I would love to have a normal size microwave, but this does the job. So here I just did a little bit of hot water, a splash of vinegar, and I squeezed half a lemon. And I heated up the microwave for 3 minutes. That way, it really just kind of helps to make it a little bit easier. It was still pretty tough. I had to scrub a lot, but makes it easier to kind of break up all of that buildup that's in the microwave. let me know if there's a spot in your house where things just somehow magically accumulate. For us, it is this kitchen table. We got this at Big Lots a few years ago, and it fits perfect for our space right now. Eventually, with a baby coming, I want to get something a little bit lower and more family style. Even though our kitchen is small, I just think that's really important to sit down and have meals together. But for now it works. But I'm telling you, random things like when my husband comes home from work, or if there's things that I want to bring down to the basement just to kind of free up space upstairs, which is what I actually have my husband doing at the end here for me. Yeah, it's just like a catch-all space, and I always try to get it to be clean and minimal, but just know it does not always stay like that. If you made it to this point in the video, I did just want to say thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment down below how you came across this channel and what videos you'd like to see in the future. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. And like I said, just know this was a deep clean. You know, sometimes our kitchen, for the most part, is pretty messy, but it does feel good to really kind of get in there and clean things and have that fresh kind of start, and then start baking or cooking. There's really nothing that I love more. So yeah, thank you guys again, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.